Hey guys, Hilton here with Yellow Sky Actions, and this evening we're going to do a video tutorial on how to really make an image, take a silhouette and make it with a great sunset in the background with a lot of potential, and make it a mystical sunset. Really bring out those colors, burst of colors. And I was actually messing around with this image. Um, and we are doing this, sorry, we are doing this in Photoshop CS3 through CS5 and using our big bundle set to transform this image. But I was working with this image right here, and I was like, it's underexposed, but you could see the clouds, and there's a lot of potential in the background with those colors. You see the oranges and the purples and the pinks and I mean, you just see it, and it's a great silhouette. It's a great emotion. People in the background watching them. I captured this image on in Key West, but I love it, and I was trying to figure out a way to really transform it, and I started with this, and I ended with that, and I mean the colors. Oh my goodness. It just, I was just messing around, just experimenting with our actions, and I came up with this, and I was like, wow. I put it down for a minute, I, gave my eyes a break, and then I came back, and I was like, this is definitely something special here, and I'm glad that I found this recipe today of actions. So I'm going to show you. Again, I started with this and ended with that. And I'm going to show you how I did it. So, the first thing I started off with, was an action I've talked about, so many times in the past. And it's in the Essential set, and it's called It's Time to Shine. And I'm going to run that. Should take a few seconds to load. And we used 7 different actions on this image. So I'm going to go into complete detail on how I achieve that look. Okay, so we've got the action, it's time to shine, and what we're going to do is we are going to go into this action, and we're going to click on the Shine Sharp mask. Make sure the foreground's black, and I've got the paintbrush right here, and I'm going to, at 100%, brush off and it's really subtle. If you can't see it, because there is a lot of bokeh. I shot this with the Canon 50mm 1.2. I'm going to take it off these people. This way, the couple really, the focal point really comes out at us. I'm going to keep the sky sharp because I like to see the textures in the clouds. So after I do that, I'm going to click off this layer, and I'm going to go back up here to the It's Time to Shine action layer, and I'm just going to take this down to around 50%, and I'm going to bring back this sky because we're going to need this later on. Okay. Alright, once I've done that, I'm going to click back on the Shine Sharp layer. And the reason why I clicked it off is because I don't want to. If I kept the shine sharp layer on and I did this, it would take the sharp off the sky, and that's not what I'm going for. Like I said, I want the texture to be in the clouds. So once I've finished with that, I am going to go to an action called Blue Jean Baby, which is in our smoking effects set right here. I'm gonna click on that. All right. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to. Now, here's another trick, guys. You can either. I'm going to invert this action, and I'll show you what invert means. I'm going to either go to Image Adjustment, Invert. You can do that. Click that right here, or you can hit Command I if you're on a Mac. And what an inverted layer is it makes it into a brush to where, see, this mask right here is black, whereas on this action the mask is white. And once this is black inverted, I go over to this foreground, make sure that the color's white, and then I go to my brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really bring this color, these purples and oranges that are, I'm going to bring it out, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna start at low opacity because I don't want it to be too much at first. See, I'm bringing these colors back. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful, and you can, because to be honest with you, this is how my eye saw. The eye always sees things a lot better than the camera. And I always say that the camera is stupid. It's all about how you operate the camera. And even though it's a great, great, great camera, the eye is always going to see what the camera does not in the lens. I'm going to get these layers over here. I mean, look at what it looked like before and then after. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge difference. It just bursts of color. I am addicted to color. I love black and whites, but color, man, oh man, I just love color. So once I've done that, I am going to go to an action called Bring Out the Blues, and this is in the Essential set. I'm going to click that, and this is another brush action, because we know that because the mask is black. Remember, the foreground's white, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush on these blue areas to really bring those blues out, and I'm going to take this up to around, let's just do 60% at first. And really, it made it purple, which is even better because purple, orange, red, I mean, that's what you want in a sunset. So it really, makes this more vibrant, and I just love it. I really do. And when it's darker and it's more vibrant in this area, more vibrant in this area, it really draws my eye to the subject. And you're going to see that later on once we've done some other tweaking. So once I've done that, I am going to go to Eat Your Greens. And usually Eat Your Greens, most of the time, is really good for greens. It's for, like, grass, like to really bring out, the vibrance and the colors in the grass. But I found that Eat Your Greens is also good on, like, oranges and reds to really bring those colors out. So I'm going to bring this to a low brush opacity. And I'm just going to brush it on. Make sure the foreground's white. Brush is selected. I'm going to take it up a little bit so you can see it more. 40%. And it even makes it more vibrant. It really works on dark, rich, color-rich colors. So if that makes sense. Um, and you can even make it more purple, bluish purple. And look at that. I mean, just a touch more. I can even go more. I'm going to do that. I just want to, I want these colors to really pop. And it's all in your own taste. It's personal preference. So mine is the more color, the better. And you can always bring it back. You can always drag the opacity down to your taste. So, okay, I'm going to hit this area over here. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to go to Dodge It, Burn It, which is in the Essential set. Click right here. And today we're just going to work with Burn It. In the past few videos, we've done a lot of Dodge It, but we're going to work with the Burn It. And this layer is black. The layer mask is black, so the foreground's white. So that means we're going to brush it on. And what we're going to do is we're really going to darken this area of the sky, because you notice how this is really dark and vibrant. We want to really bring this back. So we're going to bring the opacity. We're going to start around 30% opacity. And we're going to bring those, bring these oranges back down in here. Yeah, just like that. Now we got something, guys. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so once we've done that, I'm going to run an action in the color, in the smoking effect set called Autumn Ease. Takes a couple seconds. And again, guys, these videos right here are so, especially this one, this is drawn out, this is long, but I want to be as specific as I can to help you guys out there. And I've had so many people ask me, what do you like to use? How do you use the actions? What, and like with the color with the masks and how you use the mask, and that's why I'm doing this for you guys. So this is also a good tutorial for silhouettes and really cool sunsets, if you hadn't noticed. So yeah, so once this, there it is. Okay, so basically what we're going to do with this is we're going to brush it off the sky. So this is the white mask instead of the black this time. So we're going to click on that and make sure that the foreground's black in order to brush it off. I'm going to take the opacity to around 50%. And I'm just going to bring, it was cool. It was, they're really cool colors, but I want to bring these colors more tones. There's more tones, before the Autumn Ease. And I like it. And I think it really brings this couple out. The Autumn Ease does. It does something to the clothing and just the tones. But I like the way the sky is. The sky was before, so I just want to go ahead and bring that back. And just the little things like the way the lighting is in her hair. I mean, you could see that. I think it's beautiful, and I think it really shows the outline of her hair and her. I just think it's just really beautiful. So mystical. But once we are finished with that, here's the kicker, guys. An action called Sunny Flare. And if you ever heard of Sunny Flare from our Yellow Sky collection, you got to check it out. It's people have been talking about it a lot, and I really like what it does to photos. So here you go. We're going to run the Sunny Flare. And this should take a couple seconds to load. originally I wasn't going to run this action on this photo, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it out. And I really, really like what it does to this area right here and the people, watching them. But you can't see the sky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this mask is selected, the foreground's black, and I'm going to brush it off just this area and even some of this area at a low opacity to bring that back and really draw my eye into that subject. And it really just makes the colors I just love the color combination with the yellow and the oranges with the purple and the red. So here we go. We're going to bring it back. And we're going to even lower the opacity. Let's say to 10. And there you have it, guys. That's the mystical sunset and plus silhouette look. I hope this helps. Again, here's the before and then the after. Huge difference. Game changer. This is actually one of my favorite tutorials I've done so far because I'm just so in love with color. But guys, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll be posting more videos. If you have anything that you want us to do a video on, just post a comment under this video link under the on the Facebook wall, not on the YouTube, but on our Facebook wall. That way we could see it. Yeah, you guys have a great day.